Everett. We still have a D-man in Leslie playing forward for Kelowna. That doesn't change.
Off the face-off, here's the Kelowna captain, Wetch. He'll backhand it in. Lozani reverses it in behind the goal. And now this will slide into the corner. Wetch knocked it loose. Rudig makes a play again as they'll get it to the blue line. Not much further, and it's sent back in quickly. Another big hit just inside the Everett zone.
That's 3 hits, 1 shift for Carson Wetch. That's a nice way to...
Away. Now Miednin, quick shot. Panini had to be ready, and he was. Ueda sends one through, hit a leg. Bear fighting with Corvée. Now Bear taken down, plays it back to Blueswick. Back up top to Ueda. Ueda across to Bear. A little bit behind him, but he gets control, throws it in front. And that's redirected out to Ueda. Ueda across, settled down. A ton of time, Panini the save. Rebound, poke just wide. Miednin turns, that's off the goaltender. And controlled by Van Hanen. Great pressure here from the Silverton. Van Hanen with a shot. Wide blocker, top line buzzing for Everett. And Hanen only score big goals.
That's right.
We learned that. Father and son. Save them all for the big moments. What a swing. 2 goals, by the way, in 25 seconds for the Silvertips. They lead 2-0 here in the early going. Now Bear driving wide. Tied up by Guest and taken down in the corner. Back to the point. Blueswick tries to send one through.
I feel like you're chasing it, and now for Kelowna, they're chasing it.
Trying to change that here from the left point. That bounces into the corner. Now around on the far side. Wetch braced for a hit. Flipped it down. Paupanekis knocked it in behind the goal. Blueswick takes his man down. Mietinen will grab it and play it in behind the goal. Stripped there, good pressure from Wetch. Wetch is going to walk along the goal line. Tried to tuck it glove side, but it rolls into the corner, and another body check from Wetch. And Hanen was there to knock it down into the corner. Paupanekis on this draw to the glove side left of Miller. 5 saves so far in the game for Miller. Bear watching, will try to slide down along the boards, and now Mietnin following up. They will clear the zone, but not much further. Blueswick, left side, Ueda. Ueda, center ice, that's stopped by Henderson right at the blue line. Ueda will grab it again. A bouncing puck, eventually Mietnin comes back and grabs it. Gerwing takes control, moves it ahead. Paupanekis got turned around and it's live. Chance will come in and grab it and play it back. Now they'll play it back to the point. Liskey walks the line, drops it off. Side of the goal now. The net is knocked off. It's chased down and behind the net. Now this is given away at the blue line. Blueswick sends one. That hits the leg of Paupanekis. And Paupanekis will now have another crack at it. He finds Alkos. Alkos gets the blue line.
Still going to be hard-pressed to score, and having only scored twice so far in the tournament, they need at least 3 in the next 2 periods.
Draft stock for Van Hanen certainly continuing to rise after that one.
Remember, 3 goals for him at Christmas, and they were begging him to shoot the puck more. There's the result.
Backhanded in behind the goal. Blueswick gives it to Ueda. Ueda moves it ahead. That bounces out. Heslop has it. Heslop has Bush with him. Heslop drops it back, trying to find the trailer. Chance will eventually get it. Side of the goal for Heslop. Back to Chance. Couldn't get a clean look. Blueswick shot blocked by...
Don't tell the whole story there.
Gets the net back now, but his team trails by 3. Blueswick wrists it down in behind the goal. Vaughn will give chase. That's by Kaplan. And now Kelowna will move it ahead. Gerwing wanted it. They couldn't find him. Paupanekis following up. Gould will grab it. Tripped down by Paupanekis. And a power play coming up.
We'll see what this power play looks like without Landon Dupont, as Ryland Gould rounding the net. Check onto Wetch, and he was feeling the effects of that going off the ice.
Stretch pass up to the blue line. Gerwing will knock it down. Boysick is there as well. You see Boysick back to Corbet at the point. Throws it across right side. Kettles sends one through. Miller stops him that time. Now he'll knock it down. Play it to Paupanekis, who moves it ahead to Gerwing.
This has been the most vocal game here.
It's now 20-10 in favor of the Silvertips. Haven't been able to beat Bettiger. McInnes, he's watched by Rudig. Paupanekis rips it around. And a Bear walking in, and he's stopped by Bettiger too. "20 seconds left in the power play. McInnes gives it to Paupanekis. Alkos off the draw. Plays it softly up along the boards. And now a chance for Vaughn. Working out there with Gould. Bounces to the side of the net, and Bettiger just knocks it away. Boysick being harassed by Blueswick. Paupanekis in behind the goal, right out front. Gerwing with a shot into the corner. Blueswick plays it around for Vaughn. Paupanekis is on him. Corbet will send it in. Pad save. Rebound was deep lineup. Seeing other guys step up, both on the back end and up front for this team so far tonight. This is not loosened behind the goal. Blueswick hit by Boysick out there with Gerwing and Paupanekis. Ueda back to Blueswick. He'll play it ahead. Vaughn couldn't find down in behind the Silvertips net. Guest holds the line. Now walks the wall. Sends it towards the goal. Gerwing got a stick on it. Bounces in behind the net. Paupanekis with the hit. Paupanekis on the draw. Wins it. Crashing in there at the end of the period. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Liskey getting into it.
We're getting another penalty here.
We are. It's going to be Paupanekis. Drives it wide. Taken down by Paupanekis. Bounces right back up. Van Honen.
A lane in front, but he's unable to tip it past Anders.
Leslie out of the box.
It's now or never for Kelowna. They got to start with one.
Have to find one here. Paupanekis, right side for Wetch. Wetch walks in. Shot block, plays it back around to Alkos at the right point. Alkos waits, walks in. Now he'll take it. Rebound there. Couldn't control it. Paupanekis has it. Back up top to McInnes. Alkos. McInnes through traffic. That hit a body. I believe it was Liskey. Bounces back around to the point. Alkos now walks in. He'll fire wide. Blocker side. Into the far corner for Vaughn. Vietnam watching as well. Paupanekis got it to the blue line, but not out. And that'll come all the way around. Ueda waiting at the point. Kettles will skate around him. Here's Kettles. In over the blue line. Takes it wide. Throws it across. Miller's there. And he closes the door again. Settled down. Smith shot block. Another crack at it on a backhand. And they got in front of that one as well. Paupanekis in behind the goal. Back to the point. That one into the stomach of Miller. And he'll hang on.
Sure, he is skating this puck up the ice. There's a fluidity to the way that he skates as they gains entry into the zone, sends it to the front of the net, and now it's on for Kelowna, but a couple blocks.
Bush in on the forecheck. They'll get it by him. Gerwing knocks it up the middle of the ice. Corbet had joined the play. Now Gerwing behind the goal, wanted the shot, got away from him. Eventually gets it on net. Miller will hang on, and now Blueswick and Paupanekis, I believe, and now Blueswick.
This Dawson Gerwing going to round the circle, take a shot to the net. A little bit of a follow-up jam attempt by Paupanekis, and then the pushing and shove.